Welcome to a DropTent Media Production.
Blaze, it's messed up. You think black people shouldn't be able to vote. Hey, guys. Welcome to Slapstick Sports. We are live, finally. For the first time, we are live. I'm your host, Adam Nutter. I was waiting for that all day. Sitting to my right, co-host Kevin Dalton, as always.
What's up, everybody?
Across from me, Blaze Gagagas. Not really thinking that. He said Asian shouldn't vote, but you know, I just did the black thing. Yeah. Behind the computer, producer Evan.
What's going on?
What's up? Hey guys, sorry, it's been 3 weeks. I had an incident last week that we were supposed to do, and then the other 2 weeks we also had to cancel for other various reasons. So sorry that we won't be doing that long break anymore. That was a one-time fuck up.
We'll see about the
breaks. Shut up. We were not going to make sure it won't be a month again. So we are back, and football is back, and it started last time.
Full
swing, man. We left off picking our picks.
Right. Yep.
And our bets. And I will say this so far, I am not happy. I'm going to have to shave my mustache something goofy because Trubisky sucks dick.
Yeah, he's been playing
he sucks. Oh, he played a good game yesterday, though.
Well, they're playing Washington. Everybody has a good game against Washington.
The Eagles didn't in the first half.
Yeah, but that's
Well, okay. Chicago didn't in the second half.
I don't know. What was the final? It was 28-7 or whatever.
Yeah, right. 2014?
15.
28-15.
Here's the thing. I don't give a fuck if the Bears lose every single game. I just need Trubisky to do better than Prescott.
Yeah.
Okay?
Well, also Prescott's played the three worst teams in the NFL.
No.
So, he'll come back to earth.
Can we all talk about, though, Danny Dimes?
Dimes.
You're going
Jones.
Danny Dimes after one game?
Yep.
Dude, I think that kid can play.
Sure am. Also, I never remember once ever shitting on him as a first-round pick.
Yeah. I
did.
Oh, yeah, I don't ever remember you doing that.
I mean, I sent out that tweet I sent out when I was like, I never doubted you. I have to go back and look at my old tweets.
He looks good.
You can't hear?
I can't hear myself.
Just switch out. That might be the best of fucked up headset. Just one of these have been broken.
And we're live.
And I know it's fine.
Just kidding.
One of these have been broken.
Much.
Yeah, it is annoying when you can't hear yourself.
Go like this.
No, it's annoying too.
I'll do it the whole time just to prove
in
a
unison.
Fucking point.
In unison.
You know what?
We're gonna get good.
I don't even need
soon.
headphones.
We're gonna get the right ones.
This is Evan's job. You know what? Yell at Evan, guys.
Yeah, Evan, what the fuck?
These are a holdover.
Too
from
busy
before.
browsing jerseys, huh?
That's nice.
This guy picking up fucking legitimate jerseys in Goodwill, fucking finding dimes. Anyway, talking about dimes, back to Danny Dimes.
Danny Dimes.
Dimes. Whatever.
Listen, you guys talk all the shit you want. Eli cannot have won that game, and
we've known that.
So you're comparing him to Eli.
Well, we have to now.
Well, yeah, I know, but all right. So now that who do they play next?
I don't. Ev. No, I'll tell you. Hold on.
Who do the Giants play?
Hold
next?
on. I'll tell you right now.
Probably.
They play.
He had a 109.7 passer rate.
Well, Washington.
Oh, all right.
They might win that one.
So we give him another win playing Washington.
Hey, by the way, remember?
Plays a real
didn't
defense.
I call that we beat the Bucs this year? The Giants.
Oh, okay. They missed a field goal at the end. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Does that fucking matter?
Yeah, it matters.
Okay, now to be fair though, and I am not a fan of the Giants in
Shut
any way,
up.
shape, or form, but that was a barn burner of a goddamn game.
Was.
That was a real good game. Jameis Winston put on a show.
That was probably one of the best games of the weekend.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That might have been the game of the week. I mean, it definitely had it all in there.
I just want to say in our fantasy league, Jeff Roser, again, Philly comic. Everybody knows Jeff Roser from the Rest of Words.
Sucks dick at fantasy.
He had Evans, Kamara, Cooper, and Olsen.
Hey,
all on one team.
That's a lot of points.
So he fucked my face pretty good. But that was a good game. Don't forget, Barkley also got hurt. He wasn't even available the whole game. And they still won. So now I guess the question going forward is it going to matter that Barkley's out till like week 11?
Guess who's in third place?
I think it's going to.
Yeah, I think
it's going to matter
up.
that he's out because they're going to be able to catch up to him. Yeah, I mean,
you said that so weird.
What?
To catch up to him.
Catch up to him.
You did. You did. I wouldn't have. It's like I heard it, but like it didn't hit me until you pointed it out.
That hit me like a cool breeze, man. I was like, what the fuck?
Take those headphones back.
But so you think it's going to affect? I definitely think so.
I think it's going to affect. It may not affect them this week against Washington, although I can see Landon Collins having a huge game against
revenge
the Giants.
game.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is it in Washington, I wonder?
It's not. It's home. The Giants are home.
Okay.
I'm pretty right, Ev?
Yeah, it's in the Giants.
Yeah, but I can still see Landon Collins having a huge game.
Yeah, because he's also going back home too.
If he goes to run,
I'll tell you what. If Case Keenum starts, the Giants are gonna win.
You know what? Can I revisit the Giants' schedule from here on? Can I repick my wins and losses now after seeing three games and seeing Daniel Jones play now?
14-2.
Yes, they're gonna go out, win out, guys. They're gonna win out. No, they beat the Redskins.
Yeah,
they lose to the Vikings.
Okay, it goes like
it
that.
goes right, left, right, left.
Okay.
It's stupid. They beat the Redskins. They lose to the Vikings. They lose to the Patriots. They beat the Cardinals at home, guys.
Yeah, because
in overtime.
I'm sorry, did I not say Kyler Murray wasn't going to be everything?
You did. You did. We'll get to that. Let me finish this. We'll get to that. We have a lot to discuss, guys. We have a lot to discuss. We missed 3 weeks.
That's right.
They lose to the Lions as of now.
No.
You think they beat the Lions in Detroit?
I don't. I think the Lions are a lot better than people think they are.
Lions might be a playoff team.
Yeah.
I mean, well, them and the Packers are both 3-0.
Yeah.
And the Packers are better than the Lions.
The Lions are 2-0-1.
Oh, right. Yeah.
To who?
The Cardinals, right. I think they lose to the Lions. You think they beat the Lions?
I do.
I don't know. I'm on the fence with that game right now.
I think they still lose to the Cowboys home.
Yes. They'll beat the Jets.
They beat the Jets. The Jets are shit. I said that at the beginning of the year. They beat the Jets.
I gave you that game.
Yeah, because the Jets, they always beat the Jets. The Jets are notorious. Could you scroll down, F? They lose to the Bears. They lose to the Packers. They lose to the Eagles. They beat the Dolphins.
Well, I don't know. Wait a minute. You think they're going to lose to the Packers in the Meadowlands?
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a closer game than you think.
Oh, I don't think it's going to be a blowout. I think it's a loss,
because what week is that? Is that close to week 11?
It's like week 12, 13, 14.
You'll have Barkley back.
13.
And you'll have Barkley back by that point. That's going to be a closer game than you think.
Here's my big thing on the Packers.
I don't think the Packers defense is...
They're inconsistent too.
Right.
They're very inconsistent.
Exactly.
As up as they can be very, very down.
If it was in Green Bay, then I would say they're probably going to lose that game.
Especially the time of the year.
And now, but it's December 15th. You're going to have Barkley back by that point. Depending on how Daniel Jones
December
is
1st.
doing.
December 1st?
December 15th is the Dolphins.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're assuming that the Packers are still going to be inconsistent in that time.
That's true, too.
That's a bold assumption, my man.
It's still Aaron Rodgers, though, guys.
Yeah, but it's been 2-3 years of inconsistent Packers and inconsistent Aaron
They're
Rodgers.
3-0, dog. And all right, so...
Yeah, I'm a blaze on this one.
No, I understand that the record's great.
I'm just trying to give you the benefit of the doubt that it's going to be a close. I think it is going to be
a close game.
I said it's going to be a closer game than you think.
I think it is.
I don't.
Really? I think it's going to be a close game because it's home. Because they're home.
Yeah.
That's a big dude. That makes a difference.
The Giants don't have a home field advantage anymore because they've sucked.
No,
if your team's good and there's a lot of anticipation, that's how you get that home field advantage.
If people hold on though, if fans start to rally behind Daniel Jones and Barkley and stuff.
They're going to have to win more,
sure, but I'm saying they're going to win more games now.
Yeah.
I'm saying they're
if they go into that game, listen. If they go into that game at 500, then
sure,
who knows? Because that's going to be
right.
Because they're going to be trying to make a playoff push there.
If they're getting smoked, you're right.
Yeah.
They lose to the Eagles. They beat the Dolphins. They lose to the Redskins because the Redskins are home that game. And now, They might if they're doing well. That's not an easy game for the Eagles at the last game of the season because the Giants are home.
Well, we're staring down the barrel of a 1-3 start, so that game might matter. So
Yeah.
to both
that is
teams.
true.
Yeah.
So
That is true.
Oh, by the way, Lehman, fucking mutual friend for Blaze and ours.
Gay boy, we call him.
Yeah, you call
Gay
him.
boy.
He texted me the other day after the Giants win.
he said, "Hey, it's gay boy."
He goes, he said, "Hey, I suck just all the dicks, and also." He's like, congrats on the Giants win. I went, we have the same record, you dick. He's like, yeah, I'm not good at shit talking. I was like,
He doesn't know anything about
I
football.
was like, you fucking dummy.
He's been trying, dude.
Yeah.
I watched a game with him. He was like, I know what this means. That's a hold. I'm like, yeah, dude, that's the basic thing.
You know how I taught the football more? His girlfriend.
Yeah.
Over fucking.
Handle, yeah.
Handle. But
Gay boy and handle coming.
So that's so inside. So I think the Giants actually do better now.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I think Daniel Jones. Now he's gonna have growing pains, and you
Sure.
might not have seen the extent of them.
Sure.
But I think that he shows a lot of potential. I roasted the Giants. I was like, I don't think that they understand what they're doing.
Well, I said that too, obviously.
But I never even heard of this motherfucker.
No,
I
didn't either.
And they
Well,
picked him sixth. That was the surprise. I
He
think.
was from Duke.
Yeah.
And Duke actually had a decent season that year.
Yeah,
with
but-
his quarterback. But everybody, and I still think Dwayne Haskins is probably the more athletic of the quarterbacks.
I don't know, dude.
But you
Daniel
haven't
Jones
seen-
has
but you haven't-
wheels, dude.
But you haven't seen Dwayne Haskins.
Yeah, to
yet.
be fair, as a Giants fan, to be fair, we haven't seen Haskins
All right,
play
well,
a regular
Daniel
season
Jones
game.
has wheels that
He
I
does
didn't
have-
see coming.
He does have wheels though.
He
Regardless,
can run, dude. Which I was shocked.
because dude, having
Yeah,
Eli
but you're
for,
used to watching Eli running mud.
Yeah.
all
You know
the
what?
time.
You know what he reminded me of a little bit? Moving around, he reminded me a little bit of Alex Smith. Moving
Yeah,
like
I
that.
can
'Cause
see- I
Alex
can see you
Smith
saying that.
really could get down a straight line on the side. Was smart, wasn't going to get hit, and was able to get out of bounds
right?
and down
Because
the field.
it's not like Alex Smith is like fucking Vic.
No,
Yeah.
But
And
he can,
Daniel Jones isn't
right,
Vic.
right. But
And
he
he's-
can
yeah.
move.
He can move.
I was just gonna say, or not even being a Giants fan, is watching football for the last 14 years, watching Eli not being able to move takes away so many options in the
Dude,
offense.
he's gonna pick up a ton of third downs. running.
Right, because the defense
Yep.
for so many years playing the Giants, you're like, well, we don't have to worry about
How many-
spying the quarterback.
Yeah, well, and how many times do you see on third down teams go into man defense?
Yeah.
And as soon as the quarterback, as soon as he sees that all of their backs are to him, he's just gonna take
Run.
off.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
easy first downs.
Ed the weed.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry,
Second.
what?
Yeah, I'll pass it back.
What do you guys think about the Browns start?
I still think they're gonna be good.
Me too.
There's just
I'm going to throw out a big word. Auspicious.
You got that for me? Auspicious.
Auspicious.
Interesting.
It's an
Thank you,
auspicious
sir.
start because I think they're better than what they've been playing, and I think they're going to turn it around. But it really is going to come down to, they're almost going to be like the Bears
The Bears.
because their defense right now for Cleveland is going to carry them until the offense figures itself.
they got
out.
the Ravens next.
That's a loss, sir.
Yeah, the Ravens.
I think Ravens beat them.
But
then they're starting
but the
one
defense
and-
is going to
one
have
and
to
third.
carry them until the offense can figure out what they're doing.
like the Bears.
Because they didn't play.
Yeah.
Because I look at this throughout the entire league.
They have I'm sorry to interrupt you. They kind of have a tough schedule.
The Browns.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. Let Kev finish his point.
Go
While
ahead.
he's doing that, Ev, just pull up the Browns schedule so you see the rest of it.
Oh, and by the way, the 49ers are 3-0.
I know.
And you guys were like, you picked them to win the NFC West? Yeah, I did.
didn't say that.
Yeah, you both. Yeah,
but I don't
you
think-
said
I don't
above the
think-
Rams. I said, yeah,
oh
baby.
yeah. I still don't think about the Rams.
I think that they're gonna win.
But I don't think they were gonna be garbage. Anyway, go ahead, Kev, finish your point.
well, let's roll
I
the
forget
tape.
what my point-
Let's
I
finish
forget
your
what my
about the-
point was
about the
now.
Browns.
I'm
I'm
sorry.
old.
I'm sorry.
But no, about the Browns defenses carry them until
Yeah,
their offense
right.
can figure
Yeah.
it out.
Yeah, because I really think that offense like that has all the weapons that they have that didn't play in the preseason. I really think it's going to take them 3-4 games to figure out timing and all that kind of stuff because you can throw as many passes in practice as you want.
Sure.
You're not running game speed to get into the timing for the game speed. So, I mean, I think they're going to be better once they figure out their timing and everything, but I agree.
Now-
Looking at it, they got a brutal schedule.
I was just gonna
coming
say now, after saying that and looking at their schedule, they might lose their next 4 games.
I mean, that is so rare in the NFL to begin with.
I don't think they're going to lose the Seattle game.
Hold on.
That's the game that I was going to give them.
Hold on. So they got Browns, Ravens. Now it's at Baltimore. I think they lose that game.
Yeah, I think they lose that game.
So the bottom team is the home team?
Yes.
And this stupid thing?
Yes. Monday night at 49ers. Monday night, they lose that game.
Yeah.
I think Seahawks.
It's going to be closer than we
Now
think,
the Browns are home. I think they lose that fucking game.
I don't think they lose the Seahawks game.
And they for sure. You guys think the Patriots?
Oh, they're going to lose the Patriots game. I don't even know. I don't think they're going to lose the Broncos.
No, they beat the Broncos. Hey, they might lose to the Bills though.
Yeah, the Bills are looking pretty good.
All right, let's Steelers after that. I think they beat the Steelers.
Yeah,
Keep going
the
down.
Steelers are garbage.
They beat the Dolphins. Look at that. That's a Madden schedule. Steelers, Dolphins, Steelers.
Yeah, that is.
It's like, hey, we feel bad for you. We're gonna get you. We're gonna get you in the groove.
No, it's like two division games, almost back to back is a perfect Madden schedule.
Yeah,
like
so all the time.
I think as Kevin.
I think they beat the Bengals. I'm sorry. I'll get your point in a minute. I'm sorry. I think they beat the Bengals. I think they beat the Cardinals. They lose to the Ravens again. I think they beat the Bengals twice this year.
Okay.
Because I don't think the Bengals are that good.
Did they play the Steelers?
Not yet.
Not yet. They might sweep the
twice?
Steelers, dude.
I said they might. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. So that's
I'm
4
sorry.
wins.
What was your point?
Well, no, I think that that it really did hurt them. That I think it hurt a lot of teams going into this season this year. Like a lot, going in not playing anybody in the preseason.
Yeah, no one got their rhythm.
Any of the like even 3-4 runs of some game speed.
Okay, just I want to throw this in because we were talking about the 49ers game.
Yeah.
And that's a Monday night game. They're getting the 49ers coming off a bye.
Ooh.
So they play
refreshed.
They play the Ravens, and then they go Monday night against the 49ers, and the 49ers are on bye this week.
So fresh.
So they're
49ers.
gonna be rested up. They're gonna have
And it's literally the latest game they could play off a bye week too.
exactly.
So they have the most amount of time.
Literally the most amount of time.
And you got Cleveland that's got to travel half the country to get there.
True
Play
that.
the game.
Yeah, 2/3 of the country. Yeah.
Wow. That's true. Good point.
So that could be
Very good points.
That could be. Yeah, I bet you the 49ers probably win that game.
So yeah, I agree with you.
But they could lose the next 4 games because they could absolutely lose to Seattle. They could, but you're right. Out of all these next 4 games, they're more likely to beat Seattle than the Browns, Ravens, or Patriots.
Well, think about it. That's the only home game they got.
Oh yeah, shit, that too. Yeah. Oh, they have a real hard.
They had a real hard.
Can we also
schedule.
talk about though? Like, forget the fact that Baker Mayfield made some bad decisions. Can we talk about the
He's still only
horrendous
2 years.
play calling though?
Oh,
I didn't watch the game.
Oh,
Okay, so
the Freddie Kitchen play
oh,
calling's
Freddie-
pretty horrendous
Dude,
Freddie
right now.
Kitchen-
It was
was
4th and 9,
terrible.
and they
Freddie
did
K, huh?
they did a draw on 4th and 9.
Yeah.
What? Listen, man.
That's some of that shit. Like I'm gonna outsmart everyone.
And
No,
it,
you're not.
it wasn't
Right.
like a
That's
4th.
Andy Reid shit right there, bro.
That's exactly what it was.
And this wasn't
Yeah.
like a 4th and 9. Let's run the half out. This is like in the 4th to fucking win.
right.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
Bonkers.
they had
Crazy.
They had scored a touchdown. And he was running the draw play.
It was so, but
couldn't believe it.
that was just the most like egregiously bad one. There were other terrible calls though.
Yeah.
There were a lot of bad calls, and like Mayfield holding on to the ball too long. Also, the line not be able to protect him for more than 2.5
That's
seconds.
the thing. I think that when the line wasn't able to protect Baker, he was just like, oh shit,
What was it?
and he thought that he was going to get hit even if he wasn't.
It was. I think I saw the stat was anything over 2.3 seconds. It was like a fucking sack or anything. Or something
but
like
anything
that.
under it was anything under 2.5 seconds.
that-
he was
that's
like
that comes
12
down
and
to
15
coaching,
or
man.
something.
well,
Yeah.
and that also comes
gotta
down to
do-
Aaron Donald's a freaking monster.
No, that's some shit. I mean, you
Too.
should be able to run
He
slants
was-
concepts and
he
stuff like
was-
that. You should never
He
have
was
that.
killing it.
Preseason
through a
football
whole
might have
game.
helped them with some slants
But
concepts.
not for nothing though. But the Browns defense held the Rams offense to 20 points.
Yeah,
That's true.
their defense is good, and
Yeah.
I think
Well,
if they were
that's
to
your
get
point,
that
yeah.
To my point.
That's what
that
I'm saying.
offense going on a little bit, I think that they might surprise some teams. They might because they can stop
Exactly.
them high-powered offenses. I mean, Brandon Cooks, put up a decent game. He was running around, but wasn't able to do anything. Todd Gurley had a decent game, was able to put up some decent runs, but they were only 20 points. It wasn't. They didn't light it up like you would think the Rams would.
You know what I took away from the first 3 weeks is the injuries to key people on key teams. I mean, to Evan's Carolina Panthers, now they're talking Cam Newton might be having surgery
Yeah.
on his Liz Frank injury.
His Anne Frank injury?
Liz Frank.
It's a foot injury.
It's a foot injury.
I thought it was like a hidden bone, and that would be like why it was named that. Sorry. Jesus.
I was gonna say, would he get hurt tripping running to the attic?
Yeah, well, you never know.
So
It only
I mean,
happens on
just,
steep steps. Yeah. God,
It's
sorry.
just there's been a lot of Barkley hurt now.
It's a bummer. Noon.
You got,
I feel like this happens every season. We just forget.
It does. It's just, it sucks.
Every year.
But I just think it's like there's been a lot. Like they're talking like Cam was. They didn't even think Cam was healthy now going into the season starting.
Yeah.
So
Well, look at Gurley too.
Yeah. Well, Gurley's all right because they're trying to monitor.
Yeah, he has arthritis.
He's got arthritis. They're trying to monitor his snap count.
But my point is like he's fucked up eternally. Like,
Yeah.
like, he's always hurt.
Yep.
Like it's nuts.
He's gonna have a cane when he's like.
Speaking about fucking the Browns and Patriots and stuff. AB.
Right.
Let's talk some AB news.
Antonio Brown walking around his house naked.
He just enrolled back in Central Michigan.
Yeah, I did see that.
That's
weird.
Did you see the class? Could you pull that Instagram post of the classes he's taking, please?
It's like nude painting. I'm gonna be the fucking.
That one, second one down. Oh no, no.
Yo, yeah, make that big, please. Dude. I like that. Yo, that's fucking hilarious.
All right. So
funny.
I'm gonna go back and we're gonna find actually the thing that we want to
No,
find.
no. Just keep scrolling down on his thing.
Actually, what I wanted to find.
Is this his Instagram?
Yeah, keep scrolling
He
down.
posted that shit.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
All right, just go back one page to Google. It was. Come on, Google.
It's loading, guys.
God damn it. Thanks, internet. There. That's that picture right there. Second picture. That one right there. This is what he's enrolled in. He's enrolled in management, 312, English,
303.
religion, and I guess
Sociology.
Sociology?
Or yeah, or it could be socioeconomics. It could be, but I'm going to assume sociology.
What major is this? Like, what the fuck?
Dude, what
These
do you
are so
have?
random.
You guys saw his text messages? Like he's illiterate.
Wow. Yeah.
How the fuck did
needs
he
that
get
English
back into
class.
Central Michigan?
He needs that English class.
Dude, what do you think his enrollment letter was?
Bro, can you imagine going to
he have
work?
any eligibility left? Maybe they don't want him for the football team.
Dude,
Dude, what was his
crazy.
enrollment letter like? Hey, what up? My name is Antonio Brown.
My
I
dog
want
just got a hat.
I want to continue my higher learning education at the Greater Central Michigan University Schools.
Question mark.
No, it was hi. My
Question
hi. My
mark.
name is John, and I am writing this letter on the behalf of Antonio Brown. He paid me about $10,000 to write you this
Yeah,
enrollment
right.
letter. Yeah, I wouldn't want to know.
Oh, it's
So management in what aspect? Like sports management, or
It
am I gonna go into?
It just said management.
I'm gonna go into an IHOP and they're gonna be like
Business
manager,
management?
and
Yeah,
it's gonna be
business- there you
fucking
go.
Antonio Brown.
Honestly, at this track,
What the fuck,
I don't.
bro?
Even, I think IHOP might be a step above of where he might be ended up because
Oh,
he's been
man.
a fucking idiot recently.
Yeah,
He's
he
still
has.
rich though.
Actually,
Let's hope he got it.
this is something I heard on. I think it was ESPN or Fox Sports. I don't remember which one. I think it was ESPN. He owes $75,000 for some just random loan thing, and he can't pay it right now.
Because he hasn't gotten any of his guaranteed Monet.
No, he hasn't for a
Jeez,
while.
dude.
That's right.
And
Do you guys
and
think he
already
plays football
spent
again?
all- No.
He could.
Yes. He'll play football again.
He's good enough that some team might. take him in.
Somebody is, when this whole thing gets done and over with and he pays the girl whatever he's got to pay the girl.
He's gonna pay her in sex.
Well, there you go, maybe. But I think when that whole thing settles down, he's gonna play again.
Dude,
Somebody-
this-
Girls would
somebody-
pay $1 million for my drop-up team. You ever see that guy, the Bikram yoga guy?
no,
You ever see that guy, the Bikram yoga, the guy who invented Bikram yoga?
I don't even know what that is.
Bikram, it's
What the fuck are you
you guys know
talking about?
yoga? You guys know Bikram yoga? It's like the initial hot yoga guy. Okay.
Hot yoga. Let's just okay.
I would
he's-
Google hot yoga, but I really don't want to know. what
He's
comes
so
up.
creepy, and this dude has raped a ton of women.
Like
Like
hot yogas.
like
He's like, it's not hot
like-
just because temperature.
like internationally, and when they interviewed him, they were like, well, how about all these rape allegations? He's like, why would I rape women? He goes, women would pay $1 million for a drop of my semen. Because
They pay $1 million.
That's how highly he thinks of himself. I can see Antonio, but that's kind of what Antonio Brown was saying.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's why I was kind of bringing it back to that. But like, 'cause he was like, bitch, you fucking suck this dick. Like, he was all about it.
I mean, at the beginning, I haven't really kept up with it too much, but at the beginning, the allegations were weird. So, just because it was like it happened, but then she still went out with him and then went back to his house. It's like, well, if you got raped by this guy or whatever, why would you keep fucking hanging out with him?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't want to ever judge like someone's like, you know, mental state of like what they do, but like my biggest thing is it's a lot of the problem is sounds like a bit of an extortion thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the
Right?
fucking, that's
Absolutely.
what I'm saying.
But it also can be both.
True.
So it can be she did get it was legit, right?
Yeah.
And she did get sexually assaulted, and also she's like, oh, but I don't care so much about getting justice as you want money.
Or she didn't get sexually assaulted and then just decided that what happened she was not cool with.
Sure, totally.
And you can't just regret something and then
Totally.
be like, well, because I regret it, that's also no.
Right.
No. You know?
Right.
And the third allegation I saw was he kept farting in his doctor's face or some shit.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
And that guy
hilarious.
wants
I saw
11
that.
grand. It's like, bruh, that's crazy. Now it just feels like people
Those are
are
some
piling
expensive farts.
Those I always feel like, or like, come on, dude.
on. Dude, it's like
Yeah.
that doctor was like, this is the moment. I can get him now.
That's what it feels like. A lot of that.
But you know that there's people like, how could he do that? Motherfucker,
God, what a monster. He's
he's
farted in that
flatulence,
guy.
bro. They're probably stretching him out. You know, when you stretch your legs up over your head and they push, dude, sometimes it toots, dog. You know? I don't know.
Christ.
So there's 8 NFL teams undefeated still. We got
Good
Packers,
segue.
Packers, Chiefs, Bills, Rams, 49ers, Lions, Cowboys, Patriots. Which team do you think lasts undefeated the longest? I'm going to say Patriots. Okay. Packers, Bills,
I'm just thinking.
Chiefs, Rams, 49ers, Lions, Cowboys, Patriots.
I'd honestly have to look at everybody's schedule.
Okay.
I don't have it all
It's
pulled
just
up.
a
No, I'm not
fucking...
looking at everybody's schedule. I know what you're trying to say. Just
Just off the top of your head. We don't have to analyze it.
probably the so you saying who's the longest undefeated?
Yeah, like who stays undefeated the
Patriots.
longest? Yeah. Okay. Me too.
Yeah.
Patriots.
Patriots.
Yeah, Patriots with a close Kansas City second.
Yeah.
Yeah. Patriots, KC.
Yeah.
Bills
Yeah.
16-0, baby. Can you imagine if the
Yo.
Bills went
Dude, that'd be
16-0
nuts.
and then lost in the division playoffs?
That would be
some
That's a Bills move though.
Jim Kelly be like, I'm so happy they're gonna do it this year because I never could. Nah.
That's a fucking dude. 4 times in a row.
I
And
know.
you can't win.
Dude,
He
Are you
deserved that
kidding?
cancer.
Are you
No, I'm
kidding?
kidding. I'm kidding.
Are you kidding me? If they lose in the first round of the playoffs, he'll pop a bottle of champagne.
Yeah, right. He's like, woo.
Damn right.
Yeah,
Fuck Josh Allen.
Hey,
Josh
the-
Allen's
the
like, I
seven-
did something he never could.
Hey, the 72 Dolphins already popped the champagne first week of the season, right?
Oh, with
'Cause they didn't go undefeated.
the Dolphins.
The Dolphins, yeah,
Yeah.
72 Dolphins. Anytime there's a chance that a team's going to go undefeated because they were the last team
Right.
to do it.
Well,
Yeah, they probably had a beer. The champagne. The Dolphins suck. Why would they be like, we fucking thank
but
God?
The
It's
Pats
like-
were fucking 18-0 and they
Yeah.
lost to the Giants.
That's right.
I don't remember that.
I do. I do, guys.
I don't
18-1.
I-
18-1.
Dude, that talk about like
Give me my mic.
talk about like the worst Super Bowl. It's like I want both these teams to lose.
Shut up.
Is there any way that
Hey, how do you think I felt when you guys played the Patriots?
you were
Talk
like,
about
let's
worst
go
Super Bowl.
Birds?
The last Super Bowl was the worst Super Bowl I've seen in a while.
That was
No,
pretty
I
bad.
just meant in rooting interest. Well, obviously the last Super Bowl I wanted the Rams to win.
Yeah, me too.
Right.
I mean, the Giants, I don't want them to win, or the Patriots, I don't
Yeah,
want
that's
them
how
to
I
win.
felt when you guys played
I was
them.
like, hopefully they'll all die on the field or something. I don't know.
See, I made a clear-cut decision when you guys played the Patriots. I rooted for the Patriots.
That's
you know
right,
why?
You did.
Because you're a.
You know why?
Go ahead.
Because
why?
I live here and I don't want to see what happened happen, and it did. And I lived my worst nightmare.
And it's gonna happen again
When?
in the next 3 years, my man.
So
That might be the tattoo bet right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, fuck yeah, I'll do that.
Uh-oh.
Are you? I got 3 years to be
That's
get
true.
out of
You
this
do
bed.
have 3 years.
No, I'm getting out of the bed.
That's the only reason he'd even.
He's got 3 years to figure
Yeah, that's too
out.
long
do
of a
it.
bet. That's too long of a
That's
bet.
Fuck yeah, I'll do it.
That's too long of a
I'm
bet.
gonna be dead in 3 years, bro. I don't give a fuck.
Could be gone.
Hey,
Yeah.
didn't you have a
he
conspiracy
digs me
theory
up.
for this?
There's
For
no
the
skin,
first
do
3
the
weeks?
bone.
Oh no, not a conspiracy theory. You brought up a point in the car, so bring up your point. Which was interesting. I also have a point that I wanted to bring up.
So
Points.
the point that I brought up in the car was that there was an unordinary amount of challenge flags the first 2 weeks for pass interference, and then this last week, all the pass interference in the world was called because I think the league had a meeting with the refs that
You're saying
said
offensive, like
Yeah,
more offensive was
because
called.
all the flags were getting thrown saying, oh, it's offensive pass interference. And then the leagues had a meeting, and because it was documented that the league had a meeting with the refs. Now they're like, just call the pass interference on the offense because you're slowing the game down because we have to keep going to instant replay.
I mean, offensive pass interference to me is anytime you extend your arm and lock the elbow,
Lock
which
the
I
elbow.
saw all weekend.
all
So
Yeah, I mean,
I would call
all
that
weekend,
every time.
especially like that Darren Sproles, like he for sure.
Dude, I know. I was
pushed
watching,
off.
and it was
Yeah.
like, how could they call that? It's like, look, I mean,
Look at it.
he
Yeah.
He had
pushed
his arms
him.
out
yeah.
like this.
That's
I
what
mean,
I'm
I know
saying,
he's
yeah.
this big, but like,
It was so.
although
much,
they missed that fucking.
yeah, they did. Sure,
Dude,
Face
it was
mask.
broke his neck out there, bro.
Yeah.
That shit was
But
nuts.
so my whole thing of why that was happening is because I think because they're taking away the defensive aspect so much, they're trying to balance it out a little bit.
Yeah,
So they're trying to take away some big plays to make it a little more fair. Because, like we said in the car, the one dude hit Tom Brady, and the ref was like, "Lay off Tom,"
That's right.
and
Yeah.
then Jamal Adams hit on Baker. Same
what
thing
if he was like lay off Tom and then Tom Brady and that ref kissed?
on the mouth for 5
Yeah,
seconds,
open mouth.
50 seconds.
Wow.
Yeah,
So
and
I
then
think
his son came out. Daddy,
So yeah, so you're
it's documented.
So you think because they went so far offensive in the league that they're trying to pull it back a little bit and even things out a little bit?
without making it dangerous still.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. This is
I mean,
my
you can't
theory.
push off, man. That's
so-
been the rules for forever.
So
I know, but now they're really because they let a lot of pass interference, offensive pass interference.
Right.
go in the
Dude,
past.
how bad do you suck as a wide receiver that you need to push off, right? Because the defense has no idea what
Hey,
route you're
I'm
running.
going to tell you this.
You should be able to get open.
I'm going to tell you this.
Ah.
Michael Irvin made a living pushing off to
Yeah,
catch the ball.
that's true.
He made a
I don't
living
care.
pushing off to catch the ball.
Keyshawn Johnson,
But what you
Jerry
know what?
Rice
But
was pretty damn good at
Jerry
it too.
Rice too.
But you know what I found funny is the NFL was doing everything they could to not do kickoffs. And
Yeah.
then the Lions ran a kickback for a touchdown.
Yeah.
It's still one of the most exciting
I
plays in
know.
football.
Here's the thing. I agree with you. Either everyone starts at the 25, or you have kickoffs back at where they were.
Yeah.
I just want them to wear the throwback jerseys with the leather helmets. Just fuck it.
Well,
Let's
that's
do
the
it.
argument for
Yeah, because
rugby and stuff.
they say
Yeah.
that you're more conscious of your head if there's nothing protecting.
And not just that. Is that the
The
problem?
leather helmets though are good. They
That's-
really
I-
protect you.
I'm just saying the problem with wearing the helmet is your fucking skull rattles around in the helmet too.
Yeah,
'Cause
wow.
it stops your head from moving actually, so your brain moves.
Yeah. Okay, I see what you mean. Just like another skull,
Right.
but your brain's.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just like double padded.
They're
for
gonna have
that.
to start putting pads inside your head.
Yeah.
It's like the only way.
Just remove your brain totally.
Like somebody did with Antonio Brown.
There you go.
CTE, bro.
I came all the way.
That's gonna be me
around.
in 2 years. It's gonna be fucking
He'll forget all about
farting
this
in doctors'
tattoo back.
faces.
Yeah.
That's right.
walking up here and
Adam, you don't live here. Come on.
like okay, just drooling all the time, cutting up my food for
So
me.
sad, bro.
Who wants to take care of me? Wow.
Got real
Oliver.
quiet.
Oliver will take care of you.
Oh, the dog.
Oh, dude, yeah, he's the only one who's allowed near him. Probably, he'll
It's
make
true.
sure of it.
That's
Yo,
true.
Fuck that dog.
Hey.
He's so angry.
He is so
So
angry, but
angry.
we all agree that he loves me to death, and he'll die for
I don't
me.
know.
Hey, that
I've
dog-
only seen
That
one
dog
mode.
loves me too.
He likes you.
He does.
Yeah, love.
I
yeah,
brought
li-
six,
Love's a little strong.
six
This
but he
dog
does
doesn't
like
love
it.
anything.
6 different kinds of treats, and this dog still hated me.
Yeah.
Well, maybe it's a you problem.
No, it's the dog. It's the dog.
All right. Why dogs usually love you?
Yeah.
And then if they don't, that's your move is to bring different kinds of treats.
Well, I knew his dog was insane. and
Bro,
knew
I
he
hope
was
you
going
never have
insane.
kids, man. You're gonna be like, this kid doesn't like me. Well, which Lego would you like?
That's actually And a great tactic to get kids to like you. What are you talking
No, that's
about?
terrible. Because
No,
then
it's not.
Yeah, no, you're putting in materialism in a young child.
No,
What
you're
the
just
fuck would
you're just
No.
getting them.
No,
on
you're
your
rewarding
side.
them for nothing.
How many
No.
little cousins
You're
have you been
buying
around
love,
that were
dude. That's
in
fucked
a
up.
bad
You
No,
shouldn't
mood?
do
you're
that.
just being like, look, I'm not a bad guy. And
I
then-
brought you all these toys.
No, you don't keep doing it.
Okay.
Just
Well,
do it. Like, just be like, hey, look, I'm cool.
these things tend to snowball. Yo,
Oh, were you a fucking child psychologist? You fucking lay tile, you
Blaze
idiot. Shut up.
Big Psychology Hour.
I
You
did
fucking,
take-
during
fucking
Slapstick.
retard.
Brought to you by.
I did go to college, bro. Jesus.
So I went to college shit. What does that mean?
Did
I
you?
think
Yes.
I thought you dropped out in 10th grade, man.
I think Blaze wants to start a new podcast.
Yeah, called fucking I'm not retarded with Blaze Good Kick.
Yeah. Dude, did you ever hear of bum fights? This is an aside.
Yeah.
Okay.
I grew up in
Did you
2000.
Did you see I just recently rewatched it, the clip where Dr. Phil had him on and the guy from Bum Fights dressed up like Dr. Phil? Like razor shaved the
Yo.
top of his head.
Yeah,
Dude,
I
had a
do
mustache.
remember that.
Dude, that shit was so funny.
Yo, Bum Fights was what? Yo, bring the shit back.
That's hysterical.
Dude. Yeah, I mean, and the guy, I mean, he did have him doing some fucked up shit. But anyway, let's get back on the topic here. Jesus, back to sports. So we all we all picked the Patriots to stay undefeated the longest, and the Chiefs are second. So what about Rams, Packers? Are these the third place teams?
3-4 Rams Packers.
Who's the one that you expect to lose next week? So it's not out of those teams, we'll say Niners, Lions, Cowboys, and Bills.
I think the Rams
Not
are,
the Cowboys.
well, it's the Rams are going to lose this week. Then
Who are they playing?
the Chiefs.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's true.
Oh.
Yeah, they play the Chiefs this week.
Yeah, they lose that game, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are they home?
If I don't know.
Evs? Chiefs home this week or Rammies? The Ram Pams.
Yo, how sad! I can't believe that they would move them there.
From St. Louis?
Yeah, they have like 8 fans there.
Chiefs. The Chiefs play the Lions this week.
I thought that.
Chiefs
Somebody-
play, Chiefs still play the Rams for.
Hold on. I'll tell you who they're playing in a second.
Chiefs don't play the Rams at all.
You bastard! You got me.
You cock teased me.
Was this your Madden League thing or something? Like rolling over in the real life?
You piece of shit! How
sorry.
dare you do that to us?
You know,
The Rams.
Gotta have
Rams
some-
play the Bucks.
I have to have some fun.
The Bucks are gonna be fucking cremated by the Rams.
Yeah.
there you
Okay.
go. They're
So
just playing Bucks.
neither of them. So we're back to the Niners, Lions, Cowboys, or Bills. Who's the first team to
All right, and
lose?
just pull up the Bills. Pull up all their
The
schedules.
first team to
Bills,
lose?
Packers.
Why don't you just
and-
pull up the NFL schedule?
No, it's
for
easier to
this
pull.
week?
No, it's easier to pull up each of their schedules and just keep seeing who they play.
Okay, it's
pull
just
up
one
Packers.
week.
No, pull up. I don't know. We'll keep.
Bills play the Patriots. So.
They're gonna lose.
Oh, that's it right there.
Yeah,
That's it. That's it.
done. So that's the first ones to be out.
Okay. Number one, Bill. What if the
Pack-
Bills won?
The Packies, Eagles. Packers win that game.
It's not going to be.
I'm going to say the Packers are the
it's
first team to
it's
lose.
not going to be the 49ers because they're on bye week this week.
Right. Do
No.
Eagles lose to the Packers Thursday night, guys? I'm sorry.
Mm-mm.
You're crazy.
I think that they.
In Lambeau?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they lost 2 games in a row.
Oh, so?
I don't think they've ever.
We just
lost
debated
3.
if the Browns might lose 4 in a row.
It's the fucking Browns.
That's true though.
Who have Odell Beckham and Jarvis Landry and Nick Chubb. And,
yeah, okay, fine, but they haven't proven shit. That's
Okay.
just the Eagles won a Super Bowl, went to the playoffs last year, barely lost to the Saints.
Bears.
The
No, they
Eagles,
beat the Bears.
I know.
Eagles,
That's
the
why I said
Eagles
Bears.
could win that game, but I'm very hesitant to say so only because their defense is playing.
Dude,
so
you just
poorly.
have to cover Devontae Adams. And
Can
you'll be
we talk
fine.
about how that guy, that dude from Philly who caught babies from a burning window, called
Oh,
out
yeah,
Nelson Aguilar.
Can you pull up that clip from Barstool? It's on
Dude,
Barstool
that was
Instagram.
funny as
That's the funniest
shit.
fucking thing in the world.
Yeah. Dude,
But you wanna
what's
know
funny
something,
is
though?
that
They-
he saved kids and then was like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to talk about the Eagles in
So
this
funny.
interview. Yeah,
Right,
like,
but you know
what
what?
you
But okay, so there is actually a different video that comes up on that too. That he was just up on the roof and they were handing kids out to him. He wasn't. They weren't never catching any kids.
Doesn't matter.
It's
It's
a
still hilarious.
It was still hilarious. It was, but there it is. That's it.
can we get some audio?
But I'll tell you something.
Took the ladder off the truck, raised it up, and was assisting people down. My man just started throwing babies out the window. And we was catching it, unlike Aguilar. One of my
Dude,
coworkers
unlike Aguilar.
I like that look he gives to, like,
Yeah.
off the truck, raise it up, and assistant people
Unlike
down.
Aguilar, that's
It's
dude,
funny that they kept it in there too, because there's like
So
there's
funny.
like no reason for that to even be in
there's
it.
obvious
Right.
cuts. There's obvious edits
Yeah, I mean,
too.
Absolutely.
yeah, it's fucking
There's
hilarious.
obvious edits.
Yeah.
But
My
what's
man
cool-
just started throwing babies out the window. Like, whoa,
with
all
like
right.
fucking hotcakes, just
Yeah.
get out the window, baby.
But then Aguilar came on and
saw
saw that, and he wants the guy to come to
That's
the
cool.
next Eagles home
Yeah.
game.
That's cool of him.
I mean, yeah.
And it'd be funny if he gets there and Aguilar's like, "Catch your ticket to the fucking window, bitch," and just fucking throws them
It'd
off
be-
the top of the stadium.
Catch this.
Catch this, you fucking bitch.
Tickets on a brick.
It'd
You
be
think
even
this shit easy? Why aren't you out here catching balls?
that, or he gets there and then it's just him and Aguilar, and then he comes out of like the darkness, Aguilar, and he's like, "I heard you were talking shit," and then he just beats the shit out of him.
Yeah, right.
It's like, whoa, Aguilar doesn't. You
fuck
better
yeah.
not talk shit,
I'm a
brother.
fucking elite athlete. What
Yeah,
are you?
yeah,
He just kills him.
Catch these fists.
Did Carson
Catch
Wentz
these
throw those
fists.
babies? He throws a hard ball, dog. Dude, sometimes
You
Carson
saying
Wentz.
Carson Wentz can't throw a good baby spiral?
I'm just saying, Carson Wentz throws the ball sometimes way too
All
hard.
I see is a baby spiraling with his arms and legs this way.
He's already dead. Doesn't matter. Just catch it.
All right, guys, let's move on to actual
Yeah,
sports.
seriously. Oh,
Jesus.
what about
What? Dead
about-
baby sports,
what
dog.
about what about Does anybody think that Jalen Ramsey's actually going to get traded?
No.
I don't think so.
The
either.
Jaguars straight up were like,
Yeah.
we ain't trading you.
Yeah.
Well, they also offered him a bunch of money too.
Yeah.
And he also was like, while I'm here, I'm going to play my hardest, which is what a team wants to hear. So
Exactly.
Also-
if he was
though-
like being a dick through this whole thing, they might feel more pressure
Do you
to
know
Exactly.
why? Biggest reason why he's doing that, other than I think that he's a good football player, he knows that it's smart to do that because if he does hit the free agent market,
teams are
looks
going to love
real
him.
good.
That's right.
Because he's a team guy.
Yep.
He wanted to get out, but it wasn't because of anything other than winning.
Right.
I think he's got a problem with Tom Coughlin.
And
I think
That's,
he has
that's
I
what
think-
his problem
and-
is.
Is Tom Coughlin the coach?
No,
of
he's
the
He's
the
the
player.
GM.
He's like
I
the
think he has a
GM or
problem
whatever.
with where the whole organization's going, as I think a lot of people should. They haven't been. I mean, other than the Nick Foles signing, what did they do? Like
Nothing.
They didn't do anything.
Nothing,
And you-
Yeah,
really.
but they didn't beat the Dolphins.
They obviously felt like
Yeah, but it's
no, they obviously felt like they were a quarterback away from winning.
and they did, and
Right.
we'll get
Well,
to that.
now he's
later,
out.
too. Yeah,
Right.
And Gardner Minshew is awesome.
yeah, he is. Fuck yeah.
I followed him on Instagram.
He's like the most
immediately.
relatable football player. I feel like.
Dude, he's what's his face in Varsity Blues?
The guy who hits his dad in the face with the ball.
No, not James Vanderbeek. He's the other fucking.
The backup.
No, he's like he's
Mad
Uncle Rico.
X.
He's Uncle Rico from.
No, he reminds me
yeah.
of
Uncle
Scott Kahn's
Rico.
character,
he won
Varsity
the States.
Blues.
He won
Who's
the
that?
States.
I don't know who Scott Kahn is.
the wide receiver from Varsity Blues.
Well,
He reminds me of him.
The cowboy looking man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Not I know he plays. I'm not the position. Just
Yeah,
the
okay. The personality.
personality,
yeah.
but he plays football, so it was a valid comparison.
Dude, how crazy would it be to go to a strip club and one of your teachers was the stripper? Like,
Dude, I love him with his hair like this way more than his short hair. With his fucking slick back, fucking party boy hair.
dude,
Hey, he does look like Party Boy a little bit too.
Yeah.
He looks like he's ready to go.
Dude, I love. He's my new favorite quarterback.
I also-
I hope he wins. I really do.
I also can't tell what fucking age this guy
He's
is.
like 23, 24.
yeah, but in that
probably.
top left picture, he looks 40.
he does.
Yeah.
in that
Yeah, he
picture.
does. Well, that's
42.
because he's back at college.
Yeah.
That was him at the Washington
Yeah.
State game.
Which, by the way, they blew a 38-point lead to UCLA.
Ouch. Yeah, freaking Chip Kelly.
Yeah, yeah,
Freaking kidding me.
yeah.
He's taking down more franchises than.
You guys were fucked. You guys praised him so much. Chip Kelly.
No,
I hated Chip
I always
Kelly.
was like, the only way this is going to work is if they get Marcus Mariota. That's the only way.
It was only going to work for 1 year anyway.
Yeah.
Nah, there's ways that you can make it. Like, think about the RPO. That's worked multiple years. It'd be the same. It would be a hybrid. Instead of just the read option, it'd be a read option RPO.
Yeah, but
Something's
his-
going to be open on that play every.
Yeah, but his
Just
whole
based
thing,
on your-
but his whole thing was up tempo.
Yeah, that's fine.
Eventually,
there's
they're
ways
gonna
to get
figure it
around
out.
it. Yeah, there's ways. I mean, it could work if it was implemented. But you got to get players that fit your scheme and your system. Like you can't have Nick Foles running the fucking read option.
Well, it worked. I think the thing with the tempo thing that Chip Kelly ran is that once the whole league was able to pick up on it when other teams tried to do it as well. In the NFL, it's a lot harder to keep the up tempo because it's a lot easier for an NFL team to stay on the field as an offense than another college team.
Yep.
I mean, you really can grind it out.
No,
I
I
can
agree.
keep your defense on the field for almost the whole quarter.
That's right.
As a good coach.
I mean,
And-
just because you play tempo doesn't mean you're going to score real fast if you're throwing 8-yard slants.
Feel free to run up tempo and get 3 and outs.
Yeah,
Or maybe 6 and out. if you're
Oh,
lucky.
his profile.
His
yo,
profile
yo,
picture.
go to Gardner Minshew's Twitter. It's Gardner Minshew 5. His banner picture is hilarious.
Dude, it's hilarious.
It's fucking hilarious.
Absolutely hilarious.
It's Uncle. It's
Ricky Bobby.
Ricky Bobby.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I do not love this guy, except the tiger. It's a fucking jaguar.
Jaguar, right.
That's so fucking funny, dude.
So
That's awesome.
how come he only has 93,000 followers? This guy should be.
Because he's just becoming like a publicly aware now. You know,
Yeah,
people are
that's
just
true.
becoming aware of him now. He'll blow up. Like people, like also, it also helps if people like someone bigger than him blows up his social media. Like to keep it in the sports world, Derek Lewis from in the UFC might have one of the funniest Instagram accounts of all time. He just posts, right, Kev? Derek Lewis's Instagram account.
Yes.
He might have one of the. He'll find videos that go viral before they go like.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh my
it's
God.
crazy.
So
What's
funny.
his name?
On Instagram, it's the Beast UFC.
No,
but
but
his name Derek Lewis.
Derek Lewis.
He's okay.
And yeah, he's fucking
okay.
he's savage. But he's so funny. But Joe Rogan kept being like, "Yo, you guys gotta follow his Instagram. It's so funny." And then it went from like 100,000 followers to like 1 million in like a week or a month or something like that.
Wow.
He blew up.
He's so funny.
But
stuff.
it's so he posts such funny shit. So like if someone like if he goes on like a big podcast or someone else promotes it, he's like, hey, follow him on Twitter. You'll see him shit. He'll shit go up.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I don't. What time are we at here?
We're at 46 minutes. I actually
MMA
wanted to
news.
talk about some of, obviously fucking Gardner Minshew coming out playing really well. You have a lot of these young quarterbacks that are, coming up out of nowhere. Mason Rudolph played a lot better than I thought he was going to for the Steelers.
Yeah.
Kevin brought up the fact that we're having a little bit of struggles with Kyler Murray, but I think in the first week, I thought he played pretty damn well. I just think I think the NFL is for a quarterback who's only played for one year in college. I think it's a big jump. Like
Speaking of Kyler,
there,
I agree.
Yeah, but
and I think they have all the pressure on you too. I think it's a little bit different.
Don't forget too, they also were coach player in college, so they should be smoother.
Yeah.
It's not like a new
He
system.
knows the playbook like the back. He should know
Right.
the playbook like the back of his hand.
As we were,
with
as
better,
I was just talking about
with better athletes.
with
Better
the
athletes, correct.
with the whole NFL thing and the tempo and stuff like that, the NFL can stop whatever they want when you go against other teams.
No, I
So-
understand that.
Plus,
but-
think
but
about
still,
being Kyler, where you're typically, up until right now, you've been the fastest player on the field, probably every time. So it's going to take him a while to learn that he's not going to beat everyone to
He's
the
also. I bet you. I know people Breeze and Wilson, but they're like rare. But like his height probably comes into play too.
edge. Absolutely.
Well, it's
They were
coming to play
saying-
for Russell too.
They
at
were
times.
they were
Yeah.
saying after this last game, like he actually looked like a deer in the headlights. They said
Yeah.
because he thought he was going to get hit on every play.
Really.
Yeah.
Well, the
Well, it
Cardinals
doesn't
aren't
help
good.
that their offensive line is
Swiss cheese.
it's garbage town and
Yeah.
they're not really run by anybody.
Although
It's-
I did like how the guy from Carolina came out. The backup.
Oh, Allen.
Allen. He came out. He was dropping.
Yeah,
some
he was
dimes
dropping some
too, man.
dimes. Yeah.
He was throwing the ball all over the place.
Again,
Yeah.
it was against the Cardinals, so.
Yeah,
Well,
But still.
true, but still,
The throws were still accurate.
that's like Penn State playing the old ladies of the blind school. It's a warm up game for him. What a good game for you to get your feet wet.
For a
you
second,
know?
I thought that was real. I was like, wait, what?
Well, hey,
Imagine they beat the shit out of blind
here's
people.
here's a hot take though, real fast for you guys, and I think it's going to put a big old smile on Adam's face.
I'd want to see that, actually. I'm sorry. Blind people.
Right? What?
Blind people play blind people. That would be
in like any sport or
It'd be,
just
it'd be all
football?
handoffs.
you would.
It'd be
Dude,
all
yeah,
hands.
but
hope.
Just feel forward with your stick.
All right, guys.
You can't trip though.
dude,
It's still a penalty.
when I was at Bucks this one time, there's a blind kid there. He was an asshole, but You'd be like, oh man, let me grab the door, but I fucking do it myself.
Oh, then
and
close
he'd
the door in
slam
his
it,
face.
stick around, and all this shit.
Close the door
So
in his
one
face.
day, the janitors must have moved around the cafeteria, and he didn't know, and he started walking in the tables and smacking them with his stick and shit. It was fucking hilarious, bro.
Yeah, I mean, Tom Segura talks about that he has that whole bit about how just because you have a disability doesn't mean you're not an ass. Like you can still be an
You
asshole.
can still be an
Yeah.
asshole, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this kid was an asshole.
Yeah, fuck him.
All right,
Yeah.
Ev, what's your hot take?
On the blind kid.
Daniel Jones,
Oh.
offensive rookie of the year. He looked poised. He did not look like shit. I thought he wasn't going to be doing anything. I think the fact that he has an Eli Manning onto the side, being like, I like you. I'm going to be here for you the same way that Kurt Warner did for Eli. I mean, it's fucking awesome. I mean, as much shit as I'll give Eli Manning, I mean, he's an all-time quarterback minus the stats because they're kind of shit sometimes. But I mean, like his leadership.
He's got the mind.
His,
dude.
Can
his
I
leadership's
say
fucking
this?
there.
There was one year where Eli threw like 22, 27 picks, and I watched every game that year. This is like mid-2000s.
Rough year.
And I will say, genuinely, 3/4 of those picks were like, ding, off hands that should have been caught. Like, most of them.
That's typically how that happens.
That's a lot of passes.
No, because Eli throws a lot straight up to
No,
this other
I
team.
understand that, but
I mean,
when
no,
you
but
get
the-
to that number,
that doesn't really reflect in the interception stat, right? It doesn't say, there's no asterisk saying these should have been caught. They're not really his fault. It just
Yeah.
looks like you threw fucking 27 picks.
Right.
So in your mind, you just threw 27 ducks
yeah,
in the NFL, which isn't good. But I remember like Hakeem Nicks that year, just like right through his arms into guys' arms. It's like, well, that's not his fault. That was an on-target throw. It's like shitty receivers, you know?
All right. Well, so look to your point. Look at what Carson Wentz this week.
Yeah, it
with
was-
7 drop passes. He had a 96 something passer rating. Had they caught those 7 passes, he'd had a 115 passer rating.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it would have been close to 120. And then who
Right.
would have known what kind of role they would have been on with those caught passes?
Correct.
and
Or
if he would, I don't know, throw the ball in the right spot, they would score more.
I don't even know if that's the issue as much.
Dude, it definitely. He had 3 balls.
What's itchy?
Dude, when he threw it to Miles Sanders on the sideline and he had to turn all the way around to catch it, that's because Carson Wentz is sucking. I understand that he's
Right.
playing
Oh,
pretty good.
you know,
but
I wanted to make.
let's be real
I wanted
here.
To make
He's-
a,
No,
I wanted to
I
make
get you.
a, I wanted to make a hot take because I you guys think I'm saying this because I'm a Giants
it's better
fan.
be good because you just interrupted me.
It is gonna be good.
All right, go ahead.
I truly think the year you guys won the Super Bowl, if you wouldn't if Wentz started the whole time.
You might be right. I mean,
I'm pretty confident. I don't think he's as good as you guys think he is. I think he's a good quarterback, but I don't think he is good enough to win championships and Super Bowls.
I'm torn, dude, because there's times where I'm like, this guy can't play, and then there's other times where he makes plays that only he can make.
Because he's a
So-
very good quarterback. I'm not saying he sucks
Yeah.
at all.
I mean, just
obviously.
2 years ago, he could have been MVP if he didn't get hurt. So I think we're
That was the
we're,
Super Bowl
we're-
season, right?
Yes.
I think we are. You know, obviously the NFL is week by week and everything like that, and the Eagles have not been playing that as great as they
So
could.
what have you done for me
Yeah.
lately, league?
I
Yeah,
think
let's not
from
forget.
track record and even last year, Carson Wentz played pretty well with a fucked up back.
I
like
agree.
I mean him and and I hate to say it, Andrew Luck, who's no longer in the NFL anymore because
yeah.
he retired and everything, had a very very similar year last year, and Andrew Luck was one of the top quarterbacks and won comeback player of the year. So I think we're especially too, Carson Wentz is young. I think if he stays healthy, I think if the Eagles try to build around him a little bit, I think if we get that offensive line get there a little bit more. I know that he hasn't been under pressure as much as some other quarterbacks. But I think
just
he
don't-
feels under pressure.
Yeah, but dude, I'm talking about even mentality. I just don't know if he has the I think what Foles had just this different mentality.
No,
Be like, hey, I'm gonna go into this and just fucking win.
think
I don't know
he
if Wentz has it.
Well, you know, even though it was Division 1A or whatever it was at college.
the school he played
won
for, South Dakota
championships.
State.
He's a winner.
He won championships there.
college.
So he but he
It's
still had
different.
to play the big
Sure.
game.
Sure.
You know what
I
I'm saying?
think he's a winner.
My issue that I think, and I agree with it, and I heard it on the radio this afternoon, was that they built the team with older players this year. Jeffries is an older player. Deshaun Jackson's an older player.
This is a win now year.
They
That's why.
don't have, and I don't think the backups are proven enough to step into those roles.
They're not ready.
They're not ready. They're
Ortega
absolutely
Whiteside's
not
a
ready.
rookie.
They're absolutely
And
not
a
ready.
project.
And I think that has a problem because, even though Goddard dropped that one touchdown pass, he was open like the next play, like wide open for a first down. And Wentz didn't throw it to him because I think he didn't have the confidence he was going to catch the ball.
He also might have just not seen him.
Well, it was a slant pattern across the center of the field. He should
Yeah,
have
I think
easily
it
seen
was a confidence kind of thing.
I think it was
watching
a
the game.
confidence thing.
I didn't.
And
I
all
don't
they needed
remember
to
the
do was
play.
and all they needed to do was get the first down and kick a field goal.
I've played with
Yeah.
a lot of I personally played with a lot of quarterbacks over my playing years, and they'll tell you like, if I don't trust you,
You might not get that next pass.
you might not get
Like, if
that
you-
first down.
Yeah.
I
That's
need
right.
you on a first down throw, even if you're open, or even if you're kind of contested. I'm like,
I would throw it to him.
Yeah, I was
fuck
defensive.
it.
I was
You
a
gotta
defensive
get him
guy.
back
I
in
mean,
there.
I think that's why Wentz really, last year especially, like throwing to Ertz because his
Wentz
hands
is like, can I
are-
throw the ball to me?
His
He's like, no,
hands
man,
are-
you have to play quarterback.
Wentz has to play quarterback like
doesn't
Bugs
miss it.
Bunny.
yeah.
It's funny. I read an article that Wentz had that one pass that got tipped up in the air and he jumped up and he deflected it. I didn't
Right.
say it, but
Yeah, no.
they said he had more deflected passes than the Eagles defensive backs that game.
And he had more tackles than one of the play because he had 2 tackles.
Yeah.
Well, hey, Ronald Darby's out, I think, this week.
Good.
So-
He
4
fucking
weeks.
sucks.
Yeah,
He's
so
out
he has
for-
been
he's
he
out
has
for
been
4
really
weeks.
bad. He's been a lot slower than he should be, and he's never been a big hitter.
Yeah,
so
he came up with a miraculous hamstring injury.
okay.
So
Yeah.
he's going to be out for 4 weeks now.
But hey, let's go to UFC real fast. That big
Yeah,
the big eye poke.
Jeremy Stevens against
Can we see-
Yair Rodriguez.
I did actually want to
I'm sure it's
segue in earlier, but we were still talking football. We were talking
go
bum
for it,
fights.
bro.
That would have been a perfect
Oh, it's
bum
fine.
fight.
Sure.
of
No,
15
it's fine.
second.
No, the extra football talk was good. We needed it. We missed 3
Bums
weeks.
poking each other's eyes.
Yeah, so I was psyched for this fight. This is a big featherweight fight.
Is
Jeremy,
this the one you were watching when we were
yeah,
playing Madden?
and I said, "Oh shit, it fucking ended in 2
Yeah,
seconds."
yeah.
You're like,
So-
dude, I am the fight's over.
No,
Nice.
that's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened. So, Jeremy Stevens was gonna fight Yair
Ooh.
Rodriguez.
Ooh.
No, he's fine. He's fine.
It just looks bad.
He looks
but
like
he's fine.
Arnold Schwarzenegger in Total Recall when his eyes are like coming out of his
Popping
fucking
out.
So
that-
actually, when everything came out too, he ended up getting hit in both eyes. And
Yeah.
the one eye, like
What?
both of his eyes got scratched. Like both of his retinas were scratched, and the
Ooh.
one was like real
corneas.
bad. Like
Yeah, but
or the
he's fine
yeah.
now.
They had to put like he actually had to wear those shades. Like
Yeah.
he had to.
But like he's okay.
Wow.
He's fine now. Like
Yeah.
like that's the one thing though. And I know like
How does that happen?
Having done like karate when I was younger, and then Adam done the MMA. The eyes are really.
Yeah, fucking
I mean,
sucks, dude.
eyes honestly is more scary than getting hit in the junk.
So yeah, because like the littlest boom, and like
And you could pop out.
and you also don't know like how long your vision's not gonna last for. So like you could get to cack your eye, be like I'm fine.
Not
Dude, I'm wearing glasses. I know how long.
not
my vision's gonna be.
not having vision, like getting hit in the eye is one of the scariest things. Because I mean I've
Sucks.
been hit, playing soccer or anything, having even dirt
Hate it.
shit
Yeah,
up, hit up
hate
in your
it.
eye
Hate
is like
it.
scary as shit because it hurts
And
and,
then,
it
and then
doesn't.
you panic.
You
Yeah.
guys are being a little dramatic.
No, not
it
when
really
you're
is.
in a fight.
No, but I mean soccer. All right, fine. All right, we're pushing.
I mean
that
how
a
many
little.
how many I mean
Evan,
in the
it's
NFL in the
It's
NFL
not like
how,
I'm surfing. I got
how many-
salt water in my
how
eye.
many times have you
Yeah, it
seen
doesn't hurt.
Have you seen an NFL player walk to the sideline pulling the little specks
Yeah,
of
that shit
the
hurts.
doodles out of their eyes and staying out for a few plays?
But
I mean, yeah.
I just imagine Evan being like, my performance was heroic. And all because he had a little piece of dirt. It's like, this is third grade soccer,
Yes,
you
it's-
little shit.
yes, it's
Go eat your oranges.
It's gonna be
Great
made into a
soccer.
movie.
He's
Go eat your
tweezing.
halftime orange.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
an
drink
orange
your
slices.
juice box and shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
No, but I was really looking. A lot of like MMA guys are looking forward to this fight because it's supposed to be a really just a knockout, drag out fight. Yair Rodriguez, young talent.
Much anticipated.
Jeremy Stevens, fucking, he's been winning
we
a
could-
lot lately.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but there's no, we didn't.
Yeah, could you find it? I'm sure that you can find the video because I'm sure I could play it because it was on ESPN Plus. So I'm sure we won't get.
Is there a whole Instagram for eye pokes?
Try UFC. No, try Jeremy Stevens, Yair Rodriguez video. It was like 2 seconds in, Yair Rodriguez extends his left hand and just clips him in the eyes, and the ref's like, stop, and he's like, I can't see. And then he's like, all right. So the rule is you get 5 minutes, and then the ref comes back and checks on you again. And if you still can't see, he calls in the ring doctor.
Dude, if my vision's slightly off, I'm like, nah, bro, can't do it. Can't go. Because there's no way I'm going to lose a fight just because of my vision.
Oh, they have video of the hotel.
Actually, this is a little bit more exciting. I can't find
well,
the video.
I'm getting
of the
to
other
it.
thing.
I'm
Yeah.
getting to it.
Yeah.
All right, I'm getting to this part. So they
fight in the lobby. Okay.
Hold on. So 5 minutes go by. Herb Dean's like, hey, can you see? He's like, no, I still can't see. He's like, all right. Doctor comes in. Doctor's like, nah, his eye's twitching.
It's
Can't
scratched.
stop. It's done.
Yeah.
Fight's over. Now, Yair Rodriguez is Mexican. This fight took place in Mexico. This was the main event. People lost their shit. They started throwing. They started throwing all their Cerveza and Modelos into the fucking ring. And it's funny. Fucking
Modelo.
Fucking Modelo.
Well, that sounds more like ISIS.
No, that's nope. Experience
Okay.
in Staten Island. Bisping's announcing that fight, and him and Brian Fitzpatrick. Brian Fitzpatrick hides under the table, and Bisping's like, just some beer. He's standing up. He's like, like embracing people throwing beer in the ring. He's a fucking psychopath. So he goes to interview Yair Rodriguez in the ring afterwards, and he fucking like hits him hand off. He calls him like a motherfucker in Spanish and all this shit.
Wow.
So Yair Rodriguez is pissed. Okay. Day goes by. Next morning, they're checking out of the hotel, and they interact in the lobby, and apparently gets like a fucking shoving match.
Did you ever see Never Back Down?
No.
Oh, never mind. Go ahead.
Well, luckily, we'll be able to see what's going on
Play
here.
this video.
We're not going to be able to show the video right now. We'll have the audio going. But from what I read, the one dude was trying to go up and be like, hey, are you all right? And then the dude was pissed.
So
Scratch his eyeball, dog.
So Stevens and Rodriguez both have conflicting points of this obviously story.
Of course.
But play the video for us.
Dude, I was just trying to say I'm sorry about your eye, man.
Let's see.
Descatito.
Okay, so
Guy in a
they're
hat, bold move,
Hold
bold
on.
move.
They're in a hotel lobby. You fast forward a little more, just a little bit.
This guy's like,
It's only a minute.
Old
It's only
Town
a
Road.
minute.
That's where he's going. This guy in the red shirt.
I think it's coming up right now.
He's gonna
Man,
ride till he ride
can
no
you
more.
make this bigger though? Because I can't even fucking see. Okay, thank you. I'm trying to see who's in this video. Oh,
he
Jeremy
hit him with
Stevens.
a right.
See, that's the thing. So that's what I
Dude,
read.
that was not a push.
Hey,
That
go
was
back,
a
go back,
fucking
go back.
Straight up right.
So Jeremy Stevens looks like he threw a hook. Go back a little bit.
I hate when cameramen do this shit. He's gonna miss the whole thing.
Oh no, he pushed him. It was a push. It was a push.
Oh, was it?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so the video corroborates
It
what
was
I
a
read.
push.
It was straight
It
up.
does
Yeah,
look like
yeah.
it does look like he went up and was like, "Hey man, I want to say sorry for
Well,
poking
hold
you
on
in the
though.
eye."
Sorry
We
about your
didn't
eye.
hear what they were saying. We just saw them staring intently at each other. We didn't. All we saw was a
Well,
push.
you could see. He's relaxed.
Can't hear what
like
they're
you
saying.
can
Because
see Man in the Black. He's relaxed.
They're both also professional fighters, so why would they be tense?
Wasn't Steven saying
'Cause
that?
they're ready
yeah,
for
but
it.
Stevens was saying that he came up to him and was like, "You faked your eye injury, bitch." That's what he was saying.
Which surprise.
And Rodriguez was saying, "I came up to ask him if he was okay." See what I'm saying? So both sides are obviously gonna.
How's your eye, man?
Right.
And then he just pushes him.
How's your eye, man?
How's your eye?
I'm really sorry, man.
I feel like I believe Stevens a little more in this.
Yeah.
Anywho,
What do you think happened?
Yair Rodriguez though is known for ducking fights, so Stevens is like, let's run it back. Let's run it back right now. Not right now, but he's like, run it back. Next fight.
Call the crew, baby.
He's like, when do you want to do it?
Right now in the lobby, boy.
And Yair Rodriguez is saying that Stevens want to fight him. Stevens, pull up, go to MMA Junkie on Instagram. You can see what Stevens said today. No. Oh, it's MMA. No, shit, it's not MMA Junkie. MMA fighting.com. MMAfighting.com. I always forget. There's so many fucking different ones. Yep. That one right there. First post. So he goes, this is what Steven said. He goes, I guarantee you the kid doesn't want it. My bet money doesn't make sense. My bet money is that he doesn't accept the fight. He bitches out and runs. That's what he does. You saw how he acted after the win. He's celebrating like he won over an eye poke. Who does that? The kid was nervous all week. I was up in his head. I'm still in his head, and he can either accept the fight or get the fuck out of my way. So, I don't know. We'll see. I wanted to see the fight. Literally not a single punch was thrown. Not a single punch was thrown.
Wow.
It was immediate. It was like 2 seconds in.
It's like that 70s show. Do you watch that?
Yeah.
every time that Hyde beats up
Oh,
Kelso, he's like,
right.
my eye! Fuck my
Oh,
eye!
that's funny.
Yeah.
Right. Sorry,
Yeah.
sorry, you didn't get that right away.
It's
Should've.
all right.
That was a good one.
I'm used to it.
That's a good reference.
Thanks,
and then,
man.
I guess I want to say, who
Sorry about your eye, man.
do you guys think Khabib fights next?
Somebody who, hot take, is also a fighter.
Wow, thanks, buddy.
There you go.
Who do you think?
That's going out on a limb.
Eye cheese boy. I don't know.
Tony Ferguson?
I think that'd be a fun fight.
Yeah.
I want to see somebody.
Hugh Hefner's corpse.
I want to
just
see somebody
holds
either
him down and beats him.
Khabib standing up, who can keep their feet on the ground, or stay with them on the ground.
George
Well,
St. Pierre.
No. Well,
Maybe
actually,
a few
that's
years
not,
ago.
Yeah, a few years ago.
5 years ago.
I think Tony Ferguson, because great striking, great jiu-jitsu, and he can grapple.
And yeah, he can grapple, and
Yeah.
I think he has the best chance of staying on his feet.
Conor
And-
McGregor.
He's got a real
Lost
wide.
already.
No,
Ferguson
Ferguson has a wide base. Ferguson has a wide base, and he's shifty.
Yeah.
If you touch me
And
like
I think that's what you need. That's the
He's
one.
shifty.
He's real shifty in the ring. I mean, it's hard to get
almost
him.
like
It's
he's-
hard to keep him on the
He's
ground.
also
He's got
fucked
grease
up
on him.
his last few opponents, too.
yeah, real fast.
He fucked his last.
Violently,
like with
in
some
the ring.
with some quick hits. Yeah, so
With his dick.
I think that would be a good fight.
I
I
thought
would
it
like to
was
see
too.
that.
No
Yeah,
wonder
me
it's
too.
pay-per-view, man.
That's honestly the only fight is Khabib Ferguson.
Yeah, because I don't think Conor's fight style ever goes well against Khabib.
Well, not now. He
I
lost.
just wish for
Yeah.
once an MMA fighter would come out and be like, "Wow," to start the fight.
guys have come out with
Yeah,
like
I'm
karate
pretty-
shit. Back
No,
in the day.
I want like the
People have done poses. Dwayne Ludwig did a fucking Dwayne Ludwig.
He
Dwayne
wants the
Ludwig.
noise. He wants the noise.
Yeah.
Dwayne Ludwig mid fight did a fucking crane kick.
Sweep the
And
leg.
landed-
You've
landed it.
never seen an Anderson Silva fight, is what I'm guessing.
I saw that
'Cause-
motherfucker's leg break.
Yeah, he's done that probably 30,000 times in the ring. Or
You know,
in the,
you
in
know
the
what I'm
thing.
upset about? I'm going to be in Florida the week after the fights in Tampa.
For what? To play golf?
Oh,
Why do you always go to Florida?
Vacation, dude.
fucking Jeff.
You got malaria down there and bad economies.
He's my Jeffrey Epstein spot. He goes down there
That's
and gets
right.
me my fucking.
Oh, he
tips.
does?
Yep. He
Yeah.
goes
That's
down
right.
there. He's like, "Hey, is the FBI raiding that island?" He's like, "I don't know. Let me
I
find
was
out."
on the island, but I didn't see.
That's
I
right.
didn't do
I didn't see
anything.
nothing.
I didn't see.
But I'm
nothing.
gonna be. I'm
Sorry
literally
about
gonna
your
be there
kid, man.
The week after the fight.
Yo, I wanna.
I was like, they're in Tampa in October. And I
November.
looked at it like, son of a bitch.
November 2nd, MSG, Masvidal Diaz. It's gonna be a crazy fight. In
What's
MSG?
MSG?
Madison Square Garden.
Madison
You
Square
what?
Garden.
Yo, what the fuck?
Is
All
this
right,
a sports podcast?
this is not a sports.
I've
podcast.
done stand-up
It's been on
there,
for an
but
hour.
Wow.
Sorry, I'm just used to selling out all my comedy
Yeah,
shows.
sorry,
there.
bro. Fuck.
All right, we're gonna end on that note. Guys, sorry for the long delay between each. That won't happen again. That was way too long. Sorry, too many things.
It might happen again, but it will
Nah.
not be on purpose.
It's not gonna
That's
happen
true.
again
It's
because
never on purpose.
Well, this time was on purpose. We were like, the fans, fuck them.
Thanks for checking out us. Please check us out on
This one's new.
Lovable Monsters podcast.
I mean,
Yeah.
that the
Yeah, and All Black thing is down there too. Yeah, guys, we are part of DropTent Media Network, so please, nerdstheworstpodcast.com takes you right to DropTent. We're in the midst of changing the names of all the websites and stuff, but bam, there we are.
Bam.
Slapstick Sports Podcast. Boom, check us out. We are on all the other. What are we on? Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook.
Yeah.
So search
but
us.
the Instagram, don't forget, it's shit. What it's sports. It's
I don't even.
oh yeah, it's sports slapstick. It's reversed.
Right,
Yeah.
and
Sorry.
Facebook it's Slapstick Sports, and Twitter is
Everywhere else it's slapstick
No,
sports.
Twitter is Slapstick Cast.
Oh, it is.
Yep.
Oh. Okay.
So check us out on all social media. Please subscribe to the YouTube and DropTent, guys. Again, it's an audio podcast, but it's fucking visual too. I mean,
Yeah. Don't you want to see my mug?
we're real. We're sitting here and we're real.
We're real. We're a real boy.
That's right.
Check out the other awesome shows
a real boy,
available on
man.
DropTent, like
I'm a
Jazz
real boy.
Cabbage.
Jazzy Jazz.
Oh, you didn't change. Oh, right. We should have named this episode.
We'll name it Jazz Cabbage.
Yeah, I messed up on
Fuck.
that one.
Nah, it's all right.
It's
You're fine. We all kind of dropped the ball on that one. We never thought to.
Slapstick sports. Just bicking back being bull.
So check that out. October 10th was the next DropTent show at October 5th at the Laboratory. Hey, did Neil put that up, Ev,
The lab.
on the website? The new shows? Nope.
Feels like a yes or no question.
No, we wouldn't know.
No. We'll act like it did, but
Scroll down just in case he didn't. Nope, he did not do it at all. Okay.
Slacker.
October 5th at the Laboratory in Hatboro, Pennsylvania. Then October 10th at the Pop-It in Chalfont. Guys, we sold out the Chalfont show again.
But
So
just show up.
Yeah, show up.
If you buy a ticket, show
13
up.
people who didn't show up for some reason who bought your ticket, fucking show up. I mean,
just show up.
Thanks for your money, idiots.
Yeah,
dumb.
but then
Yeah.
but then you're taking a spot of someone who wants to see the
Right.
show. So just
Cause
fucking show up.
we
And
sold
you
out.
don't get any popcorn.
Yeah, free popcorn, dude. I ate like 6 of those.
I ate a lot of popcorn, too.
Yeah.
There you go.
So, guys, go to nerdswordspodcast.com for tickets ahead of time for those. At Adam Nutter personally for everything. Check me out. Blaze.
Do you eat popcorn one at a time or
Fucking, what's your
handfuls?
social media?
Oh, at Blaze G Comedy and
Kevin?
Blaze Robert Kicker.
Kev.
I believe I am JammyMan128.
On Instagram.
You believe or
and
no?
what's your Twitter? Kev Dalton, right?
Kev Dolt.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ev
And I am at producer Evan NWW.
on Instagram.
Just
All right,
Instagram.
guys, we are out. We'll be
At
back.
producer Evan KK. What's the third letter?
Jeez,
And we're recording a Jazz Cabbage next.
yeah. But that was supposed to be on the DL. So
Sorry.
No, it wasn't.
Cool.
No, it wasn't. We're gonna.
All right, we're gonna
recording
rename
Jazz
this
Cabbage.
episode. It's not gonna be fancy draft again.
It's not a fantasy draft.
we fancy draft every week.
You guys are good at naming episodes. Quick,
Yeah.
name it.
Right now?
Yep, live,
Oh,
quick,
shit.
on pressure, live, pressure.
What do we even
Failed, and you're a comic.
All right. I'm hoping you guys had a great time watching, listening. Have a great one.
Bye.
See ya.